Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your reading. It is for your next 3 days for when you view this. I think I'm going to put a short out or something on the channel that explains my methodology when it comes to timing. But yes, when you see it. If you are a stickler with linear time, then you can know this for sure. I post on the days that I record. So if that is something that you're needing, but I don't think that's necessary. I think if it's been out 3 days and then you watch it, then that's the start of your day 1. All right, Pisces. Let's get your day 1, day 2, and day 3 breakdown with the tarot and see what it says is going on. Opening up to your spirit guides and your angels. So these messages are for your Most High. Always to help you. Whoa. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Very nice, loving, nurturing, compassionate, caring energy. Really easy to talk to. This is your own energy, you know, this is your card. Very intuitive. And I would just say so open heart, open. Oh, we had another, oh gosh. Now what was this? Was it Cancer? There was another sign that had the devil in this exact position. Okay, I have the devil and I have the 8 of Cups. I have an energy that's wanting you to stay somewhere. Stay put. Let me control this. Let me control some aspect of you, or let me keep you from going in a different direction. It's wanting you to almost like stay in an energy of it's done, it's over, it's not satisfying. It can even be overconsumption, especially when it's next to the devil. Like wanting you to stay in some sort of energy that's not necessarily for you. So I just see this as you going away from this energy. And it is general, so I can be talking about a relationship, or it can be talking about an addiction. I can be talking about any kind of fear that's keeping us attached to something that is controlling our lives and not in the, it's not helping. You know what I mean? Like, because this is where 8 of Cups is where emotionally, I would say you'd probably be feeling like exhausted or drained. Just not even wanting to bother with it anymore. Something like that. We will get clarification because obviously there's going to be a need for clarification here. I have the, and that's the Uncommon Tarot. There's a lot of Sharpie marker. This devil was not wearing a black bikini originally, but is now. So, and it's sad because I like the artwork. I actually really liked it. But so apology for the censoring. So Page of Cups and the Wanderer card, or the Fool, those really go together beautifully as one is standing for a new beginning and something loving, something good, something feel good. It can be okay, this can be a few things because they together it's a beautiful new journey for sure with both of those cards. But when you add that cup, you can be talking about somebody's got a secret crush on you, or well, maybe you know someone has a crush on you. Maybe you like them too, and it'd be the start of a new relationship. It can be a new, you know, when we're doing something that we actually love to do, and it can be the start of that, the start of some sort of new look to a job that we have. Or something in our life where it's like, here's the beginning of this path. And the Fool card in tarot, the Fool card is an enlightened being that's coming down from the mountain, ready, enlightened. So there's a new perspective that you're also taking with you. as like an enlightened, awakened being. I can say that. Like, you know who you are. All right, so day 3. Kind of feeling like day 3 may involve you waiting on some news that has to do with your money, your finances, ultimately your stability. So it's like maybe waiting on some sort of information here to come in that you've had to be patient with regarding how you are going to build onto your finances and your security. Being patient at this time. There are other messages that come through with this, but I do want to get clarification first, just to see before I add anything to it that might not need to be there. So let's go ahead. Coffee. I'm literally noticing a spirit ant, an actual ant, crawling on the animal spirit deck. Probably came from my flowers. You can stay for the reading because there's a message of your hard work. And maybe, it's just one ant, but maybe it's talking about something where teamwork is going to pay off. Hard work. Paying off your hard work. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. It's coming about, isn't it? Both of these cards seem like they're wanting to come out sideways. So I'm going to take them sideways as far as my interpretation of them. I think that you are in transition to making some sort of really big decision to move forward with expansion in your life, with a vision that you see. I'm getting the message of being torn between who you're viewing as an ally and a partnership, or making that decision. This person's kind of waiting on something to come in, waiting on a vision of theirs to be fulfilled, or their ships to come in. They can see them coming in. Like, so there's a clear vision here of how you want to expand. And I'm not sure that it involves what you're dealing with here with the Devil and the 8 of Cups. And that's why it would be maybe necessary to even go in a different direction or on a different path. This ultimately is the journey card too. Okay, so it could have been at a stalemate or a pause for a while here. We have another 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, something's changing with who you're working with, or who you are going to be collaborating with. Yeah, new soul connections, maybe other ones too that are from the past. I'm just getting a really strong feeling of there's some sort of work thing going on for a lot of you all, or like disharmony when it comes to who you're collaborating with. I mean, I feel like there's a change in that. And then you're also pulling in members of your soul family, your soul tribe. It can be an established connection already, but with the Page of Cups, I'm thinking new to this lifetime. So maybe it is a connection that has a remembrance, that you have a soul remembrance with, meaning they were with you like in another lifetime. There's very much so part of your journey, part of this. There's handing a cup because they're here meant to come in and out of your life at different times, these soulmates, in order to assist you on your journey. And so I'm getting that more than anything is somebody assisting you on your journey, part of a soul contract. There's love, there's good memories here too with that. The mature woman in the reverse and the Lover's energy. So this mature woman in the reverse may be a person that's related to who you're really not wanting to work with anymore. It's like somebody that should know better, but they don't. Man or woman. Somebody that should know better. So they may be older than you in years. There's something about that. Like they should know better, but they don't. Or they're not exhibiting wise judgment. Maybe even someone that's not giving the best of advice. I don't know. Something strange with that. There's something strange with that. So this lover's energy is also a crossroads here. With the soulmate energy and having choice. So tell me about the Eight of Cups, the Devil, Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords, please. Community in the reverse. Yep. It is about that. It is about the people that you are around, or the place that you're in, and a new soul contract, the marriage card, a new divine connection coming together. It can be work related to wanting to come together, and I think that it moves you away from a certain group of people or a certain influence. I would say that this influence would not be the best for you with community being in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you deserve more with the privileged lady in the reverse. Tell me about the crossroads, Pisces, or the decision to make. It's for a new path. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. Resolving a past situation that we maybe have lost passion for. Oh yeah, definitely moving on from the past. We're not holding on to our past. And if it means changing paths, it can also mean changing like the partnerships and alliances, changing the people that are going with you to the next stage, to the next milestone that you're wanting to meet in life. And then another sign that the Ace of Cups, kind of like the Page of Cups, that's something very new, and it will be emotionally loving, fulfilling, and have different streams of feel-good energy, you know? So it's a change of path here. For some, this is a move, too. And then, of course, that would be a change of path if you think about it. But, I mean, but for some, it's specifically about a move, or move of jobs, something like that. Tell me about the Four of Coins with the Temperance card. The Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. All right. We're saying no, like you're saying no to doing everything and getting completely burned out by doing that. It's like you're carrying the weight of the world, like your Atlas here. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders here for everyone and everything. And it's exhausting. It can lead to burnout. So I feel like you have totally regained your focus and determination with Five of Wands reverse and the Knight of Swords in order to change, in order to see a change. I think you've been very patient for a long time of staying attached to a job, a marriage, something from your past, of holding on to it. And patient, trying to build, trying to do what you can, but I feel like doing what you can led to you doing everything. And so this is that completion, like done. You're done. You've done all that you can in some situation, and now you're more determined than anything to see a significant change. And this may be when we've said, you know what, I'm working so hard, I'm not getting enough money for it, can barely put anything back, and no more breaking my back for that. This has got to change. And then putting your mind to it and saying, no, clarity of thought, determination, it's gonna, like, you're going to make this change, you're going to change something. Yeah, because I think you've been very patient. I think you've been very patient, and I do think you've been putting in the most. Yeah. Tell me about the change. Unexpected income coming in. Maybe to help out with the change. And there's going to be a message or a letter regarding work for a lot of you all. Or your soul purpose, mission, something to do with why you're here and the labor that you put in every day. Let's see what the 108 Oracle has to say. Let's just get some extra messages here. Unexpected income is always welcome. We'll take it. We'll take it, Pisces. We'll take it. Some of y'all have a very significant soulmate coming in. I want to know about that. I want to know about the connection, Spirit, about this connection. And the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups. Oh, this connection, you are going to have an inner knowing about, they're saying. Here's the inner knowing part. The crystal ball says your intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, a gut reaction. I just really think you just, it's that knowing of that remembrance. Aw. And then the water carrier, humanitarian, generosity, unselfish, alleviate suffering, a benefactor. That's kind of what I see here as this benefactor or this person helping. Could be with, this energy is somebody helping another person here with the unexpected income. But yeah, alleviate suffering. There's someone who's going to help you as you rise or help you rise. Yeah, it feels like more than just a leg up, though. It feels like a significant part of your journey. So the baggage card says, be prepared to go to the next phase. There is a long journey ahead of you, but you have the right connections that are preparing for, that are literally going to help you get to this next place or this next stage. They want to see you rise. Members of soul family, soul tribe, wanting to see you rise. Hot air balloon, uplifting, untouchable, ascension, and feeling good. That's the next phase, and that's where you're going. And with the 1 and the 9, I definitely think you're like pioneering something here too. Let's do an angel number message. And thank you to the people who have gotten private readings. If you're interested in one, the information's in the description box below. But we're going to close out with this message. Angel number for Pisces. 18, I am kind-hearted. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave the world better than you found it. Yeah, you are this humanitarian water carrier here. Yeah, as well as somebody, that's why it's bringing back around, you pour into the earth something else, or someone else is going to pour into you. It's how it works. So ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and the highest good of all. I am kind-hearted. 18. And 13 says, you are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. So I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.